Good morning. This is Saturday, October the 1st, 2022. It's about 7:40 in the morning, and I think we're going to have a beautiful day. The sun's coming up. I think it's supposed to be up in the 70s. So we got a lot of work to do, as always. And the sun's coming up. I can hear the neighbor's rooster. Got to get the garden ready and the greenhouse, and I got to move all those sweet peas. We're hoping to get the chickens back tomorrow, so we're digging up the sweet peas. And they got a lot of roots on them. The chickens seem to think this is solid just for them, so we got to move them where they can't get to them. Here's what we already dug. See the roots. So I hope they come back next year. There's my helper. The sweet peas have a lot bigger root than we thought they did. So we got them all dug up now, ready to transplant them. A few weeds were in there too. There's the sweet peas all planted. Got them between the posts. Hopefully they'll live through the winter and come up and bloom next year. This ought to be a good place. It's got the fence to climb on, and it's sunny right here. We'll see. We were waiting on our last cantaloupe to get ripe, and something got it last night. Probably a possum. These are my last sweet pea blossoms, so I put them in a vase just so I could enjoy them before they're gone. Larry's putting the generator back away. Keeps it right there in that shed. He's been mowing some. This is Sunday afternoon, and we're on our way to pick up our chickens. Take them back home with us. Well, here, Tammy and Michael are still at Chris's birthday party, so. Oh, Henrietta looks like she's molting. No. Yeah, Henrietta looks like she's molting again. Here comes Lucy and Ethel. Everybody.
You're going to have to hold it. You ate.
Okay.
Here, chick, chick, chick. Come on, chick, chick. Come on, chick, 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 chick. Come on, chick, chick. Come on, chick, 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 chick. Come on, chick, chick, chick. Here.
Well, we got the chickens all caught in the cage. Ready to take them home. There's 2 left. I think they're missing the others. We're home and we're ready to unload them. Just have to go right in there.
Chick, chick. Come on, chick, chick. Come on, chick, 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 chick. Come on, chick, 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 chick. Come on, chick, chick, chick. Come on, come on, come on.
There they go. All home again. They're enjoying all the grass that grew up in their pen. They sound content. Oh, maybe it'll go lay an egg. That'd be nice. We haven't had an egg freshman chicken all summer. This is Tuesday and I'm on my way to Betty's, but here's a cotton field close to our house. You can see the cotton balls on it. I took Betty to the eye doctor and one of her eyes was bloodshot, so now we're here at the doctor. She's going to get her blood level checked to see if it's thick or thin. They thought it might have been her blood medicine. We're on our way to Charleston, to North Charleston. We got to go do a little work around the house, we think. Storm didn't hurt it though. We're here at Lowe's. Larry went in to get two new rails for the fence, where a limb broke them a couple months ago or a month ago. And we got tools in here so we can work in the yard. Brought the chainsaws and loppers and the cart to move limbs if need be. We're here at my house and this dogwood tree's been dead a while, so we're going to cut it down. The house next door to me had a tree fall on it, 2 trees. I think 3 trees down, I don't know if you can see, but went through the roof or hit the roof and is not able to live in it right now. There's the bottom of the tree that blew over, pulled out of the ground. It's there on the roof. It is. And the carport's all smashed down. Tree on the house. Well, it's 3:01 and 67 degrees, and we're in Charleston traffic headed home. We worked about 2 hours, but it seemed like 4 to us. But we got quite a bit done. Looks better. Cabbage?
No?
I put the seeds out there.
Well.
Oh. We did a little bit of work in the greenhouse this morning. We moved the big pots over to this side of the cattle panel. And the acorn squash are growing. There's my hibiscus. All the flowers we brought back are over here. I have kale planted in there. Hopefully it'll come up. Wait and see. And we dug up the potatoes that were in the raised bed and put them here in the greenhouse. Ones Larry planted a while back. 2 are up. The other ones are sprouted and growing. The cabbage that Larry planted when we were home before is growing nicely. Looks good. And this is where the potatoes were that I moved to the greenhouse. And now he put more cabbage seed in here, so we'll have cabbage later too. So that, hope it comes up and does good. I'm fixing lunch and Larry's out trying to get the new rails in the fence. Where those limbs out of the pine tree, some of them die and they fall down. He got the hammer and he's beating it in. Looks like he got it. Now he's got the top one to put in yet. We have 2 new members to the family. This is Laverne and Shirley. Larry went to the feed store and got them, and then he bought some potting soil too that we needed, and their feed. So that's their new home till they grow a little bigger. Here's their feed, and here's the water. They've been chirping and acting like they feel okay. I checked on Laverne and Shirley this morning and they're fine. We used a 100-watt bulb for just the right temperature for them. There they are. We've tried putting a tag on one of them to tell them apart, but it started pecking at the leg band, so we took it off. We've been working in the greenhouse this morning. I did the strawberries. When they made runners in North Carolina, I put them in little pots, so I planted the ones that grew in the pots. So I got 3 more planters that I did. And then here's the older ones. And then the pot up here, I planted some in it. So I'm not very good with strawberries. They'll probably die. That's what they usually do. I just don't know how to water them. And I planted 3 dozen broccoli seeds. So I got them here. Hopefully the seeds will sprout and come up. I think they do better when we set them in water, so that's how they are. But the acorn squash is looking good. Yesterday Larry cut back the green peppers that were about dead and planted them. We'll see if they come back or if they were too far gone. Because we just pulled them up and didn't have them in pots or anything. They were just bare root. Probably for a week, and then I stuck them in a bucket of water. So I don't know. Larry replaced some of the electrical cord, the extension cord this morning. Ran it here, so we got the fan working again. Larry tilled this up yesterday. He's been raking the grass out of it. There's the grass he raked out. And then eventually, when he gets it all real nice and fine, and the broccoli seeds come up, we'll plant. This will be our broccoli bed. He planted rutabagas in here on Thursday. Got a little sign that says rutabaga. Larry's cutting this barrel in half to store chicken manure in. Well, this is the mess that I hope to turn into a marigold bed. See if it works. Might be too dry for them there when I'm gone. Look at the pretty sunset. We came in from locking up the chickens and walked right by and didn't even notice it. I got in the kitchen, looked out the window, and it was all pretty. Haven't seen a pretty one like that for a while. More color there. It's almost like a rainbow. We got a bigger container for the baby chicks. Give them a little more room to run around, because they were a little bit cramped in that other one. But there they are. Just taking it easy. but they got more room there now. It's Sunday morning and we're here at church. I forgot my camera last Sunday. We're home from church and I started in the side door and something smelled so good. It smelled like peaches. I thought, what is that? And it's our tea olive tree. It's just full of bloom. It smells really sweet. Like peaches. Makes me hungry. The preacher had a good sermon this morning. He finished up his series on the Apostles' Creed. We're here at Cracker Barrel. It's our anniversary, 12 years together.
Yep. 12 long years.
9 good ones. I'll take out the 3 where you had cancer.
12 short years.
This is Monday the 10th and I'm here at Betty's. We arranged the furniture on Friday. So it took the coffee table out of the middle so it's a lot more open. And then this morning, or this afternoon, we put this little table together so she can use it. It came from Walmart. It's made to, like for a computer table, you can put it right up under your couch and work. Betty has her fall decorations out. Looks pretty here on the table. This is her little coffee table. And she's got the window decorated. So, looks festive, I think. I just got home from Betty's, and look what Larry had waiting for me for our anniversary. A dozen red roses. They're so pretty, with baby's breath. We're taking the golf cart to Somerville to get it worked on. The tire on the trailer was dry rotted, so Larry wanted to get another one put on before we go up there. And they did it while the golf cart was on the trailer. And they're so busy over there, there's no place to park. So we're across the street till he gets his name on the list. Glad I brought a book with me. We made it here to Somerville and are getting ready to unload the golf cart. Hopefully these people can fix it and get it running. Larry thinks the other people we took the golf cart to did all kinds of damage to it. This is Wednesday and my roses are even prettier today. They're opening up. They're just so full and pretty. We came to church so we could change the flag on Loretta's grave. Came early. Their business meetings tonight. It's Wednesday night and we're here for the monthly business meeting at church. We're back here at the golf cart repair place in sales. And we got the golf cart all repaired. And we're ready to take it home. Larry's tying it on. Something was out here last night. Look what it did to the bird feeder. Knocked it all crazy. And then it broke my big rose off completely. It's all laying down on the ground.
It might be a bear.
I don't think there's any bears around here.
I don't see how a coon could have done that.
Well, there's claw marks right here. It might have been a raccoon climbing up. Yeah, they go up to here, the marks.
It's a big old coon.
I sure hate
We'll catch
have
him
my
tonight.
rose.
Man,
That was my good rose.
it broke off completely?
Yes, broke off the whole, right here. It's kind of,
Good.
well, there's a little bit of it.
We can get an iron pipe and drive in the ground.
Kind of stand it up maybe and get it to,
Yeah.
okay. We put a stake in the ground to tie the rose bush to, but when we tried to stand it up, it just broke off completely.
There wasn't much hole in it.
Wasn't much on there, so I'm going to take some cuttings and see if I can start some. I got my cuttings off the rose. And we got the trap set, and I already put corn in it. So hopefully catch whatever it was. Well, I got the rose clippings here in sand and water. This big tray is full of water, and they're down in. I got 8 clippings. This is kind of the wrong time of year to do this. Usually better in the spring, summer, but we'll see if they root. They're just in sand and water. I got some big ones and little ones, tender and not so tender. If I could just get one more rose bush, that would be nice. It's 11:15. I'm just now getting back to work on my marigold bed. Got the marigolds all planted. They go the whole length of the fence. I already cleaned up all the empty pots and dirt for me. So, it's finally done. They're not the prettiest, but they've had a hard life. It would be nice if they came back next year, but they're probably hybrids. One of the candies that Betty gave me lived through the summer, and it's blooming. The others are alive too, but that's the only one that bloomed. Yeah.
It really ain't bad at all.
Justin's here. He just got done cleaning the chimney up there. I got out here too late to see it.
Hey, you look at me.
All right. It's a jet boat.
I decorated the fireplace for Thanksgiving and fall today. And a little bear there. Got the little ghost out. It's 6:18 and the sun is going down. End of 2 weeks. Good night. God bless.